guys and gals? Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of After Class Anders Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Alrighty. I mean, I have been in many conversations about students, but none that I would call gossip. We talk about any aspect of students that might impact their lives as students or in their professional lives beyond school, though we tend to not gossip about students. If we want to gossip, we gossip about other professors instead. But that's between us two. What now? We might not look like it, but Gilbert and I are best buds. Oh? I didn't know about that. If I was Mr. Parker, I'd just avoid you as much as possible. I actually did. Ouch, I'd appreciate it if you used Gil instead of that, Parky. Hang on. I told you not to call me Parky. Only if you stop calling me that. Parky, that sounds a bit familiar. There wasn't any sign of them stopping arguing anytime soon, so you ate your cheesecake instead. Are you guys done arguing? I need to go home soon. Sorry about that, Walter. It's fine. More importantly, you guys aren't going to eat your food? Oh, I forgot about it. That's so unlike you, Parker. It happens, okay? Let me eat in peace. I eat really fast anyway. Sure. He started eating his food, and sure enough, he did eat his lunch really fast. Hey, Mr. Parker? Yeah? I have a question. Why does everyone avoid Anders? I don't know. Gilbert won't tell me. Gil won't tell me. Sometimes, Walter, ignorance is bliss. Alright then. Don't listen to what they say. He's not a bad guy, I can assure you. Not to mention he has a nice plump ass. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Your eyes, Mr. Parker's. Words weren't needed for you to know that he had the same thought as you. He shook his head and continued eating his food while you grabbed your phone and started playing with it. Nothing? No reaction at all? I'm eating, Gil. You should be doing the same. And I'm playing with my phone. You guys at least heard that, right? Heard what, Coach? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I said earlier, did you got... Stop talking and start eating. Okay. Coach Gil's ears were completely flattened. He pouted his lips and started eating his food. Whoa, this is the first time I've seen Coach Gil like this. Mr. Parker sure can't hold him down. I thought you were going home, Walter. Oh, right. Yeah, I got too distracted, but I'm going now. Well, be safe on your way home. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your meal. You put your phone back in your pocket while grabbing your bag. You said goodbye to them, walked out of the cafeteria, and headed to the campus grounds. The air was getting cold as soon as you reached the gate. You looked up and noticed that the sky was dark. Not too long after, a drop of water landed on your cheek. It's starting to rain. I should hurry. I hope I can make it without getting wet. You managed to reach the grocery store without getting wet at all. But if you were a minute slower, you'd have been soaking wet. I made it without getting drenched. That's a relief. Let's head in and get what I need. I ran out of bread, so I need bread. This is my first time coming here. Where's the bread aisle? You grabbed a shopping cart and walked around the grocery to find the bread aisle. So, this is the dairy aisle. Not where I wanted to go, but I might as well look around. I wonder if they have bottled milk here. After curiously looking and peeking at each food display, you found the thing you needed. That's some good tea right there, boy. Here it is. You extended your arm toward the display, grabbing one of the mini milk bottles. But suddenly someone put their paw on top of your hand. My bad, didn't mean to do that. Just kidding. That voice. Mark, what are you doing here? I'm getting ready for a nap. No, Walter, I'm buying something, of course. Okay. Well, if you'll excuse me. Mark grabbed 2 bottles of milk. So did you. His eyes followed your movement when you put these into the shopping cart, and he made a comment about it. You only get bottled milk? No, I plan to get bread for tomorrow. I'm done here and I'm bored, so can I join you? Yes. By joining, he meant putting his items into your cart and tagged along for the rest of the grocery shopping. And why are we here? I thought you were going to get bread for your breakfast. I'm just looking around. You're not a good liar, Walter. You can admit it now. Admit? What do you mean? Admit that you don't know where the bread aisle is. Oh, well, follow me. He nodded in defeat. Mark started walking and he followed him from behind. Here we are. No, it's located in the back. No wonder I couldn't find it. Now, get your bread. I'll be waiting here. It was clear that he had no intention of getting anything in this aisle, so he grabbed his phone and started playing with it. So many options. I think I should get this one. He said something to Mark while looking at the bread. Say, Mark? Why didn't you attend Mr. Parker's class? Why, you ask? There was a short pause before he answered your question. Something came up and I had to go home. I saw you heading to the restroom, though. Yeah, I got a call after that and went back home. Decided that you would get more than you usually did to stock up. You grabbed 2 packs of bread and put them into your shopping cart. Why? He stayed silent this time. You knew that someone wouldn't want to talk about it when they did that. And you decided to respect his decision and change the conversation. I'm done here, Mark. Cool, what's next? I'm gonna check out and go home. Sure, let's pay. Both of you walked toward the checkout counter, not saying any single word, until his phone rang to break the silence. You glanced at him and noticed his sour expression. I have to take this call, so I'll excuse myself for a bit. Here's the money for the milk and your stuff, thanks. Huh? You don't have to pay for my stuff, Mark. It's no problem. It's me. He walked to the entrance as he answered the phone call. He headed toward the cashier to pay for the items. Thank you, come again. He smiled at the cashier and headed out to meet up with Mark. It seemed like Mark had finished talking on his phone. He stood there in silence with the awning keeping him sheltered from the rain. Unsure if calling out to him would be a good idea, you decided to tap him on the shoulder. He turned around and shook his head discreetly while looking at you, as if he was trying to focus. Ah, you're done already? Yeah, here's your milk, and here's your money. I told you to use my money. I can't do that. I don't see why not. Keep it. Really, I said keep it. Okay. As you accepted his money, he stared off into the distance and sighed. Are you okay, Mark? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, Walter, I'm going home now. If you plan to stay here, I'd suggest you get something warm to drink. You can get it on the 2nd floor. There's a food court there. And maybe you can get something to eat, too. Huh? You're going home? But it's still raining. Something urgent came up. I have to get back ASAP. Oh, all right, Mark. Be safe on your way home. Yeah, okay. See ya. It was apparent to you that he was in a hurry. He smiled at you for one last time before he ran toward the other side of the road. Where does he live, anyway? It was nothing important to you, but you still wondered about it anyway. What you were concerned about was how long would this rain last? Still concerned, you saw a familiar figure walking towards you, or to be more exact, toward Bublix. Oh, it's you. Oh, hi, Anders. Hey, the weather is kind of gloomy right now, huh? Yeah, I just like the rain. Ah, I see. So, are you getting groceries? No. Then, I work here. You do? Well, good luck at work. Thanks. You're not going home. I can't. I forgot my umbrella at home, so I'm stuck here. He inspected you for quite a while and handed you his umbrella. Huh? What is this? My umbrella. Oh, you're lending me this? He looked away from you and nodded. But what about you? I'll be fine. It might have stopped by then. But what if it doesn't? I'll manage. Just take it. Well, if you insist. He decided to take his umbrella. Oh, let me see. You refuse. You return the umbrella to him. He looks surprised. Still, I can't do that. Why? I just can't. What if the rain's not going to stop? I said I'll manage. I have to go in now. Just take... Oh, yeah, he's not happy. Okay. Take umbrella. There we go. Well, if you insist. He decided to take his umbrella with you. Thanks, Anders. You're welcome. I'm going in now. See ya. He raised his hand as if he was saying goodbye before walking into Bublix. He looked at the umbrella and opened it. Let's go home. Just a little bit, and I'm home. Oh. On the way home by the alley, you saw Lars taking shelter under one of the buildings. Second, y'all. Tea time. Oh, that is some good tea. Oh my god. Hey, Lars! You shouted his name, trying to get his attention, but he quickly got up and left. It seemed like this wasn't a good time to interact with him. Let's leave him be. Eh? Was he avoiding me? What was that about? Mark leaving in a rush after that phone call, Anders offering you an umbrella out of nowhere, and now Lars avoiding you? All these were too confusing for you to understand. You decided to leave them be and do your business, walking back home. Phew! I'm here! You managed to unlock the gate without struggling to find the right key. Once you're in front of your front door, you put the umbrella down. Let's see. The key should be this one. It was unlocked successfully. Neat. Let's head in. The room was dark and your eyes weren't adjusted to it yet. You stumbled on one of the boxes and almost fell down. Jeez, what are these boxes doing out here? It was the boxes you hadn't unpacked yet. I should get rid of these whenever I can. You reached the switch and turned the lights on. Ah, better now. These boxes don't look pretty scattered around, but for now I'll just let them sit here. I don't have anything to do. Should I shower? You sniffed yourself to find some funky smell on you, but there was none. I don't smell. Maybe I should skip it. I'll just shower. But first, I'm going to put the stuff I brought in the fridge. You put your bag on the floor and then headed to the kitchen. You opened the fridge and put what you bought earlier into the fridge. And to the bathroom I go. When you were inside the bathroom, you closed the door and undressed yourself. You grabbed the clothes scattered on the floor and tossed them into the washing machine. After loading it with your clothes, you pressed one of the buttons and let it clean your clothes while you headed to the shower. Inside the shower, you turned the shower handle and warm water started pouring down. Ah, feels so good. Anders, huh? You stood in the shower and let your mind wander. Phew, I think that's enough. You turned the water off and got out of the shower. You noticed that your towel wasn't in the bathroom. Oh. Forgot to bring my towel in. Oh, okay. Ah. There's a food between my teeth. There we go. Filthy food. Well, I'm glad that I live by myself because I can walk to my room without any problem. I'm still really wet, though. You shook your body to shake the water off. I don't like to do that. Let's head to my room. It's too dark. You walked slowly to reach for the lamp. Ah, here it is. Let there be light. I need to dry myself first. Ugh, it's so cold. You grabbed your towel and started to dry your body with it. When you were done, you grabbed a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. You put them on as fast as possible. Phew! It's a bit too early to go to sleep. Maybe I should go watch TV. As soon as you thought of that, your body felt heavy. And on second thought, I'll just lay down in bed. Where's my phone? Is it in my bag? You exited your room and headed to the living room. There's my bag. You opened your bag and grabbed your phone. You were ready to head back to your room, but you saw Anders' umbrella lying on the floor. You approached it and hung the umbrella on the door handle. Alrighty. Okay. That's better than letting it lie on the floor. Now it's time for me to head back and lie down. You had your phone and were ready to lie down. You walked towards your bed while holding your phone. Just a bit more, and here I am. You threw yourself down onto the bed and started playing with your phone. Meanwhile, Anders was tending the cash register when Mark suddenly walked in. He looked at him briefly before going back to doing what he was doing. Welcome to Bublix. Yo, Anders! What do you need, Mark? I'm still working. Ah, nothing. Forgot to get something. I'll be back in a bit. Take your time. Mark walked to the bread aisle, leaving the bowl to his own devices. What is with bread? And what is it with bread in this game? Sometime later, Mark came back with a pack of bread. You're getting these. Is there a problem with that? No. This reminded me of someone. Can you put it here so I can scan it already? You're not curious? Why should I be? It reminded me of Walter. You've been hanging out with him, sizing up the new guy, eh, Anders? What do you mean? Don't play dumb. You sat with him twice, and you never let someone sit next to you more than once. Your point? Nothing. It's not your business. Exactly. He put the bread down onto the counter, and Anders started scanning it. Once he was done, Mark headed out with it, or at least planned to. Though I'd like to know, what would happen if someday he found out the reason everyone's avoiding you? Anders looked like he was ready to get out from behind the counter, but he refrained. Just mind your own business, Mark. He didn't shout, but the way he spoke, his tone was definitely different. Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I gotta head to work, y'all, so I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!